Hello and welcome to another week in the motor trade. What are we up to this week? Well, we are going to be buying some cars, that's for sure. We're hopefully going to be selling some cars and everything else in between. Enjoy the video. This is the AI Car Dealership Project. Morning, Saturday morning. And there's a couple of cars in the auction that I like the look of. A Suzuki Vitara, which is just up the road in Fareham, which I quite like. 45,000 miles, petrol. We've obviously just bought one of these last week, but that was a lovely car. Well, it is a lovely car, hasn't sold yet. I don't know what I think about having two cars in stock. I've had that before, but sometimes it gives people options. This one would be a little bit cheaper retail price. So placed a bid on that one. It's quite high in terms of the reserve price. So I've left myself a slim margin, but it's local, so I've given that a go. The other one is a Kia Ceed. Got a couple of little nicks on it. Retail price of 4.5, so it'd give us a cheaper car. That's in Romsey, which is a little bit further for us to travel, but 94 retail rating, reasonable days to sell. But again, punchy reserve price. Find that quite a lot on motorway. The reserve prices are very high. But I did have some success yesterday, and that was with a Nissan Juke in Gosport, just down the road. 63 plate one in a kind of bronzy colour. They call it orange, but bronzy colour. 77,000 miles. Retail price of that about 4.5 as well. Faux leather interior. I mean, nothing sounds more luxurious than that, does it? Sunday afternoon. It's about 3:15, and I've just got to the dealership. I'm going to call it a dealership because the guy who saw the Toyota Auris on Friday and put down the reservation fee wants to come and check it over with a friend of his. So I said I'd open up for him on Sunday afternoon, and he's coming along to look at it. The other thing Joe and I need to do is we need to go and pick up that van that I won in the motorway auction this week. The only day we could do it was this afternoon because we are both very busy this week. What other news have I got for you? Oh yeah, we won the Suzuki yesterday, Suzuki Vitara, so we're going to have two of these in stock. This one's a bit cheaper, one on motorway too. Didn't win the Ceed, that went for a lot of money. He'd come back to get his deposit. Well, his reservation fee. He has been out to see a different one this morning and found one he likes. It had powered wing mirrors, and this one does not have powered wing mirrors. It's normal push them in mirrors. Oh well. I knew last week was a little bit too good to be true. He brought a friend along who was interested in the car too, who's had a good look around it. He didn't want to take it for a test drive. He'd driven one this morning as well, probably the same one that they've bought. He's gone home to see what insurance quotes look like. Hasn't left a reservation fee. It's for him and his daughter, so it needs to be good for young drivers. It's only insurance group 8 this, so might be okay. Anyway, a bit disappointing, but I'm using my time here on Sunday before Joe turns up to go and pick up this van to give the Corando a clean. It's taken some juggling, but I have managed to get the Corando inside. I mean, these two are a little bit close together. I thought I've had to make like a V shape behind the Corando, but just after I washed this happened. Absolutely peeing it down. I mean, if ever this unit has come into its own, it is this. I had nowhere to clean cars inside before. Which meant when I had the spare hour like I've got now, I had no opportunities to do what I'm doing without a sunny day. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
So yeah, what is new since Friday morning?
Auris, unfortunately, sorry, didn't sell it.
No.
He brought his friend along who quite liked it, but I doubt he'll buy it.
Oh, his friend said he might be interested.
Yes,
in it.
but it was one of those ones. I think he just brought him along to kind of It'd basically be the muscle man to get his £100 back.
In case you kicked off.
I was always going to give him his £100 back, but I just sort of get the feeling he just bought some muscle
Or some
along.
power. You think he would have just phoned, wouldn't you, and said, sorry, it's not for me. But
I know.
anyway, each to their own.
Yeah. So
it was the first viewing that happened within a day. So
yeah, that is true.
the ad is performing.
That's back on sale. I bought another Suzuki Grand Vitara yesterday. That's only in Fareham, so not far away.
So we have 2 of those.
That's cheaper than the one we've got. I think retail price about 9.5, maybe 9.
Okay. I'm quite excited to have 2 of the same.
Yeah, I just thought that might be interesting.
That would be quite cool too.
I've done that once before and it was terrible.
Okay, I'm less excited now. You've just done some actual work and prepped the
I've cleaned the
Sangyon.
I've cleaned the Sangyon. You like the Sangyon?
The Sangyon is much smarter than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I thought wrongly that it was going to be quite cheap feeling.
Yeah, it doesn't feel cheap
But
at all,
it does
does
not feel like that at all.
So hopefully this van's nice.
Because this is a busy week for our normal jobs.
Yeah.
This is going to be different to last week for us. This is hybrid working now.
Yeah. It's going to be awkward, isn't it? But
it is, but then this is how it's sort of got to work.
Yeah.
Where it's not our main job.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that is why at 25 to 6 on a Sunday evening, we are going to pick up a van.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's very, very nice.
Do you? Very, very nice.
I'd sort of buy it.
Yes, the sale already. Right, back at the dealership, 25 to 7 on a Sunday. Where's he gone? With the Ford. Nice van. Very pleased with this one. The guy was a carpenter and he has looked after that. Look how clean it is. He's looked after it really well. You get a good feeling sometimes from people you buy your cars from, and we've got a good feeling from this guy. He has clearly loved it. He's just upgraded to a 73 plate custom. This was a bit too small for him because he's just had a baby and he couldn't get a baby seat in it with his wife. I mean, genuine reason for sale really, isn't it? So yeah, really nice, really pleased with it. Joe loves it. So you still want to buy it?
I sort of do want to buy it.
It's nice,
You
isn't
have
it?
clever car collection.
Hang on, look at that inside. I mean, that is smart, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be good for me.
That would be good for you. I mean, I could do you a deal.
It's half mine. You can't do me a deal on something that's half mine.
Oh, it's got a side door as well. Didn't realise these ones came with side doors.
This is how well James checks the vehicles when we go and buy them.
Yeah, true. I didn't know I had that door. Nice though, isn't it?
It's very, very tight.
No, I'm pleased with that. It's not going to fit inside the dealership though.
Also,
Yeah.
heated seats.
Heated seats.
Very nice. 5 settings.
5 settings.
You can have 5.
What we're going to do, put the documents inside?
Docks inside.
Docks inside. Docks inside, go home, have some Sunday dinner, let this all blow over. Monday afternoon, I think. Can't remember what time it is. About 3ish, I think. So I popped up here because I've had a little bit of spare time and I desperately need to get the Corando up for sale. Polished it yesterday in the peeing down with rain. Managed to get it inside. A little bit of juggling around, which you probably saw. Shortly be up for sale. Just need to sort the pictures out and sort the video. Also managed to pick these up. The 3 extra doilies that is needed to move a car around in here, which will hopefully make it a little bit easier. And also picked up the sign. That's the sign that Joe needs to put up because he's the handyman, not me. No calls on anything though, and the Toyota Auris guy, his friend, did not call me back. Are we surprised? No. Hello?
Do not ask about the Corsa.
Why?
It drives beautifully.
Why is it? Is it done?
It's done.
Is,
It's done all right.
oh shit. How bad?
What are the prep costs in for the Corsa, James?
I had £250 in for the...
Is there any more finance available?
How bad is it?
It's this bad.
Oh, shit.
It's more than I was thinking.
Brake disc, pads.
We knew about the disc and pads. The tyres caught us out a little bit.
4 new tyres at 260 quid. 4 new tyres.
4 of them. But it drives beautifully and it is a very, very
Well, and
smart
that is done quick.
and it's done quick, and I think it will be really nice to
You can
say
have that.
to the buyer that it's had 4 new tyres.
650 quid prep. Oh dear. So at least we bought it well. She'll be pleased that that's done.
Well, exactly.
She'll be pleased that's done. I'm surprised that I didn't think you were going to be bringing that back today.
No.
I was just about to text her and say it'll be done later this week. But look, presents.
Ooh, and a printer.
And a printer, which I've sort of half opened and then gave up on.
I can see you've half done many things.
I just looked at it and thought, I'm not unwrapping that anymore. I don't even know where to start on that. So
They're cool.
I just gave up. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? Look.
Where did they come from?
Well, I've had them a little while, but
We ran out of money.
no, I just don't put the lights on. I'm saving the pennies to look after the pounds.
£50 on a Corsa.
Should we get the doily set up and then see if we can move some cars around?
Well, our plan, how long have you got?
Well, I've got a little bit of time. I've just advertised the Sangong, that's done.
Good. Our plan is to sort out the mess that you've created
Yeah, right, yeah.
and shuffle some cars whilst we're here, I think.
It is a massive printer though, isn't it? It's nearly as big as the tyres.
It's insanely big.
Why do we need a big printer like that?
I don't know. What are we printing?
It's got. It's going to go on the charity shop desk.
On the desk?
Well, it's going to have to, isn't it?
Or on the red thing?
Oh yeah, but then what? If it's got a cable, it's going to be like trailed all the way across it. Ah,
Swing through? Does it look like they'll swing through?
I've been busy, mate. I have been sorting the Sangong out. Look how beautiful it looks.
It's come up very well.
It does look nice though, doesn't it?
It's come up really
I'm really impressed with the paintwork on that. I've just done the video walk around of it and I can't see a mark on it. Apart from the wheels that are a little bit.
Yeah, the wheels have had a lot.
I just think this happens quite a lot on these like alloys now. They just kind of delaminate a little bit. It's frustrating,
Shame,
really. Yeah, but I mean that paintwork it's just really good quality. I was saying to John, I think this is like as good. This paintwork is as good as some Volkswagens I've seen.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll go. The weird thing is I've just put it on Auto Trader at 7. I put it up for 7 grand this, and it said it was 75% of retail price because it's still priced at 9.7. It thinks it's worth 9.7,
That is strange, isn't it?
but it's definitely not worth 9.7. It's because it's on.
It comes up as a very low price.
Comes up as low price on Auto Trader. Yeah, so that's got to be a bonus, isn't it?
Has it got what? We haven't got any paper.
We haven't got any paper. We haven't got any ink. Oh, that's fancy though, isn't it? Yeah. You'll be able to, at the staff Christmas party, you'll be able to sit on that.
What is the staff party this year? What's that looking like?
Apparently you get £60.
What are we going to do with 60? We'll go that burger down.
How much money can we spend in bacon rolls?
£60.
So we're stuck a little bit here, aren't we?
Yeah, we've sort of failed at the first hurt, but it looks lovely.
And it does, well, I mean, it looks professional.
As an ornament, it's stunning.
It's quite, you think? It's quite big. Yeah. But more importantly, look, we've got these exciting things. I'm really excited about using these. I'm more excited about getting them out of the box, which is proving hard. You've got the printer set up in the time it's taken me to get one of these out of the box. Right, let's try them out. Is that the one that you had? No, that's not the one we had before, is it? So what do? You pop the thing up.
So pop the handle up.
Yeah.
Unscrew your...
Take that out.
Unscrew this.
Lefty loosey. How much? What? Massive what?
Massive wheels.
Oh yeah, I see. Open up manually. Push them in.
Close them up as much as you can manually.
Push them there. Squeeze the thingy.
Then tighten up your thing. And then pump a dumper.
Pump a dumper.
Like that. Till the...
I mean, it's not hard, is it?
Oh,
Yes, I can.
oh, it's moving it. Wow. So strong.
I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. They're quite cool though, aren't they? I mean, it will enable us to spin it round into a...
Yeah.
Once you've actually got these things moving, I'll put marks all over my hand now, but that's quite easy, look. These are good. Apart from my marks all over the car. They're not good. These doily things are brilliant. Honestly, brilliant. They're so easy to use. They were 80 quid each. As you know, last week I only bought one of them, thinking they came as a set. But I've bought 4 of them now, you see. They just make it so easy to push the car around. If you've got a small workshop, small unit like this, really, really handy. They've definitely proved their worth, haven't they? We've got the Transit in that we bought yesterday, so Joe can clean it tomorrow. We had to pivot the Corsa slightly on the doilies, but it's in. That's tight. I wouldn't want to do that on my own tomorrow if I were you, but are you going to do that? Yeah.
Well, it's only straight backwards and forwards.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I suppose you just keep jumping out, can't you? But it's in.
We've got to keep the production line going.
Keep the production line going. Yeah, it's.
I'm glad we trialled it with you here. Though. I wouldn't have liked to have
No.
done those by myself, but now that's just straight backwards and forwards.
Yeah. Oh, and the sign's out.
Yeah, I want your monkey arm.
Monkey art. Let's try and put it up. We'll at least see if it fits, because the people here gave me the sizes for this. That's not the right size.
Doesn't look like it fits.
I know.
Oh, it does fit.
Like a glove.
Oh, amazing. Look at that.
Does that look good?
Open. That looks amazing. And I reckon
Yeah?
from Tool Station
Yeah.
and a hop up.
You've got your hop up here, haven't you? No. That's nice.
Table, though. You can stand on that.
That's nicely made, that.
I don't think I'll reach.
I put oil over it.
What?
I put oil all over it.
What news?
I just had an email
Saying
from Carwell.
they're buying us a scooter.
They're buying us a scooter.
Yes.
Yes!
When is this arriving?
They want us to have a blue one, but they're happy to sponsor it. Yes!
Incredible news. I mean, there's a small legal issue to get over with it, but apart from that, it'll be fine.
What's the legal option?
I think they're illegal to use. But we'll gloss over
We'll gloss
that.
over that.
Very
That is exciting. We've got to find a blue one now, but I found this. The one I sent them was a McLaren one.
Oh. What, and they'll give us some like stickers for it, maybe?
Yeah, they're going to sponsor it. Maybe if we get a dark one. Oh, this is exciting news.
This is very exciting.
Thank you, Carwell.
Quite the to-do list. James is away this evening with his day job. So here, got some paperwork to sort for the Corsa. That needs the final prep and all the paperwork sorting to ready for James to hand that over tomorrow. And James has informed me that he promised the buyer of the Corsa that we would offer to clean the engine bay out and forgot to tell me. So the next car we sell, I'm going to offer them a free back massage from James so that he can pop round and do that. So yeah, that's the priority. But most excitingly, we're going to try and get the sign up so that we look nice and smart, ready for our first handover at our new HQ tomorrow. And here it is, officially open with the new sign in position. Looks really smart. Hopefully James will like it.
Morning, Wednesday. I'm currently in a hotel in Warwickshire because I've been filming for our used car awards, which is coming up for Car Dealer magazine at the end of this year, end of November. So what's been happening? Had an inquiry on the SsangYong. Didn't take long, did it? That advert has been performing off the scale. I think it's all to do with the fact that there's a pricing thing that Auto Trader doesn't know where it should sit in terms of pricing, because it's this weird anomaly in terms of specification and age. Sort of sits across two different kind of cars. This is the pre-facelifted one, so it looks like it's priced really cheaply on Auto Trader, but actually it's priced right because I talked to them about it. What else is happening today? I've got to get back from here in Warwickshire, peeing it down at the moment, get back from Warwickshire all the way back down to Gosport to hand the Corsa over this afternoon. Joe has been prepping that, getting it all ready. He's done all the paperwork, so we just need to check that over, get that handed over. And what else do we need to do? The other thing is we've got a bit of a problem with a Nissan Qashqai that we sold. It's got a problem with the DPF, we think, and we're really desperately trying to sort that. It's at a garage at the moment, but they're not having much luck with it. It's a problem with used cars, isn't it? They sometimes go wrong, especially low mileage diesels. You have to be so careful of those. Hello, just turned up, and look what he's done. Of course, bright. A sign. We've got a sign. Finally, feels a little bit more like home. So what have we got to do today? Got to hand this over, the Vauxhall Corsa. It's done a nice job on that. I forgot to tell him about the engine bay clean. Didn't go down too well. Hopefully that's all sorted. Thank you, Joe. Got the handover gifts over there, some flowers and a bottle of wine. Handover. I've also been to see Mike Brewer this week for our Car Dealer Magazine Used Car Awards, and he's given me these. 3 Ford Transit radiator grills. The reason being is he normally changes them all the cars he gets, and he thought I could make a little bit of artwork for the dealership with those, so thank you, Mike. Nice of him to give me those. Right, back here, got the kettle on, as you can hear. Got to get this sorted, check over the paperwork that he's done, but exciting news. We've taken a call on the Ssangyong from a guy in Chorley who wants to buy it. I've had 2 calls on it now. The advert has been performing extremely well. This guy just wanted me to send him a couple of videos of the radiator, which I've done, and just waiting for him to call back. He wants to reserve it and then come down and pick it up. See what happens with that one. I'd be mad if that goes quickly, wouldn't it? Well, that is the Ssangyong reserved. Guy from Chorley is buying it. Absolutely crazy. That's been advertised for 2 days. So we will be sending paperwork over to him shortly, and he says he's going to come down and pick it up as soon as he can. Madness. Maybe we got the pricing wrong on that car, but still, I'm very happy to sell it as quickly as we have done. Let's just hope this reservation fee does turn into a full sale. I've said to him that he doesn't have to pay for it in full until he gets down here and seen it and given it a test drive, because I like people to drive them beforehand. But he seems incredibly happy. I've done a FaceTime call with him, showed him all the way around the car, showed him some bits he wanted. It's the car for him. Brilliant. Very, very good news. So that you only had to clean an engine bay.
Who promises that?
Right, what's the plan now? Well, good news is empty space. One gone.
Good news.
Yep.
Potentially sold the...
Yes, potentially sold the Ssangyong. I have told the people that. And what's that on the floor? Oh God, that's oil.
It's gone now.
It's good. We need to get the duster in here so it's towards the back there. If we can get that there and then the van in front of it, the van I've just cleaned, we need to polish the van, then I can come back and do the pictures of that, but I'm not going to do that until Friday afternoon anyway.
No.
Plan? Plan. Good news on that Ssangyong though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That sold fast.
My next bit of good news would be if that Astra just speed.
Yeah, just sell the Astra. I know, the Astra is like a chain around our necks.
It's a really nice car.
I know, when I drove it to the dentist the other day, really nice.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't make sense.
but it does need to leave my life.
I'm going to have to put this camera down now because my arm's hurting. Oh, we're done. That is the duster inside and the van inside, and it stinks of diesel. Probably need some extraction in there because the fumes are not good for my brain. Anyway, doors open. Right, what have we got to do next? Tomorrow we are picking up, well, I'm picking up the Nissan Juke that I bought from Motorway. Then we need to, I've obviously just given this a clean, but need to polish, need to get that advertised. The duster that Joe is giving a once over at the moment is going out on Friday, and then the Sorrento is going out on Saturday. Lots of changes. Car sold. And one hopefully gone today with that Ssangyong. Just waiting for his deposit, well, his reservation fee to arrive in the account. Let's keep it going. On the way to pick up the Duke. It's a little walking distance from my house. Not too far away. Hopefully it's good. I don't want to walk back because it's raining. This one was bought from Motorway. Always look for cars locally because it means I can walk to get them. I'm fed up of driving all over the place for a couple of hours for a car that's not right. So it's just round the corner and it's not right. It's fine, I've wasted half an hour. It's when you're spending half a day going to pick up a car and it turns out to be not as described, but rather frustrating. That's another car in stock, Nissan Juke, brought back to base. Very nice car that, well looked after, just had £800 spent on it in March by the owner. She has changed jobs, doesn't need it anymore, walking to work now. Changing circumstances means she doesn't need the car anymore and wanting to sell it on. Really nice. I like this brown colour actually. It says orange on the V5, not orange. I think it's quite smart. Needs a good clean. Wheels need a serious going over, but I think it'll come up nice. Cheaper car to have in stock and nice to get it. Another one up for sale. Handy, Ssangyong, drop down at Fine Cars. who are a KGM, which is SsangYong, dealer now, so it is in perfect hands. Dropped off here for the MOT and safety check. Still can't believe how quickly that thing sold. Nice though, isn't it? Like a mocker, if you like mockers. I like mockers, they sell. Also, while I'm here, look how empty their car park is. What are they going to do with all this space? Now all my cars are somewhere else. They've been very good to me though over the last few months, looking after my cars. Nice to have our own workshop, our own dealership.
Just opening up at the dealership. Wasn't planning on being here today. Needed to get on with some other bits, but had another call on the Toyota. And the customer was around this afternoon, so hopefully is on her way. Just need to unlock, get set up, shimmy it into position and give it a bit of a wipe down, and then show her around and see what she thinks. Managed to get quite a bit done. No James today, he is off with his other job, doing something. I think it's the I Once Wrote a News Story Awards or something that clearly he must attend rather than being here. But yeah, plenty done. Managed to give the Dacia a going over inside and out, ready for collection tomorrow, which James is doing. Van, polished. Big job that. Roof was particularly difficult, but looks really smart. Even written the advert for James and left it on the passenger seat for him. Look at that for efficiency. And also had a good look over the Juke that James purchased earlier. Looks really good actually. It's a really smart car, not many marks on it. Wheels were pretty filthy, but she's also had a good polish. I'll spin you around and show you around it. Wheels 3 going over they've had with the Auto Glim wheel cleaner. Were pretty caked in brake dust, but have come up really well actually. Looking really smart. Not going to be able to fit it in the dealership this evening because of the van, but now it's had the polish. Even if it rains, it won't take long just to give it a once over again. You never know, we might get this advertised within 24 hours, which is always our aim. Not that we were overly successful with that with the van. And I think now this is done. Van looks great, Dacia looks great, 2 adverts written, bit of a general sort out. It's home time.
I mean, call me petty, but I'm petty. An email today from Clegg Gifford. Clegg Gifford are our insurers, our trade insurers, and you might remember I had to change things up the other day and put Joe on it and change our address, which they duly charged me a £50 admin fee plus £500 for moving premises to a more secure one. Anyway, riddle me that. But yeah, they sent me a letter today. Dear Clever Car Collection, please be advised that due to changes within our business, we are moving address. So I've sent them a nice letter back. Thank you for your letter, dated October 10th, advising us of the change of address. I enclose our invoice for our administration fee for £50 to update our records. We do hope you'll be able to address this invoice with a prompt payment too. See what they say to that. Clegg Gifford, not the best service. Right, at Dealership HQ, Clever Car Collection HQ. And this is going out very shortly. This is the Dacia Duster we bought in the private ads, you probably remember. Joe's worked very hard, giving that a polish while I was up having some fun in London. He wasn't happy, was he? But that is looking lovely. He has done a nice job on that. He's also given the Juke a clean, which is outside over there. So I'm going to try and get these 2 up for sale. Got to do the videos and the pictures. And I've been to Waitrose, got the handover gifts for the new owner of the Dacia. I even bought some flowers, which is currently resting in the cafetiere because that's all we've got up here. So we'll be handing those over and then having a shuffle around, and then that will be the week hopefully done. I've had an inquiry today on the, what do we have inquiry? On the Astra, at last, the Astra. Someone who's got a Range Rover Evoque as a trade-in. He can't come until Monday, so I'll let you know how that goes next week. A little bit of jiggery pokery. Van wouldn't start, so I had to jump start that, which meant it was a little bit tricky getting it out. I did have a panic that because it was here and the Duster was there, and I didn't think that I was going to be able to get out. But luckily Joe had brought up a jump pack, which once I worked out how it worked, managed to get the car out. But my word, that was a bit of a panic. But Duster all ready now, all looking lovely. I've done the pictures of the van, I've done the video of the van, Let's get that up for sale. Maybe do the same with the Juke, and then we've had a very productive end of the week. Right, that is Joe cleaning the Nissan Juke.
Hello.
Working hard, working hard. The Dacia Duster gone to its new home. Gone to its new home. Another car hands over this week. Got one more to do tomorrow. That is the Sorento. Just done the paperwork for that. They're coming to pick that up tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. And we're just getting this Juke finally ready for sale. This one we will hit our 24-hour target, I think. Just got to do the pictures. It's a bit grey over there though, doesn't it? Got to do the pictures in the video. Just put the Transit Connect up for sale. Get this one up for sale. That will be 6 on the system. Well, 7 if you include the reserved Sangyon. The doilies have come into their own once again. Look at that. We were really struggling to get this in. It's the Sorento that's being picked up tomorrow. We managed to get it in just, but it was sort of kind of just over the door. So we've got the doilies out, and we've managed to twist it around, twist the Juke around. Now I've got loads of space. Do you know what? Those things, worth their weight in gold. And also this workshop, this dealership, I need to get that right, dealership. This dealership is working fantastically well. It's just so much better to be able to keep these cars inside clean and ready to go. This Sorrento's being picked up at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, done the paperwork, both of us giving it a clean. I'm handing it over tomorrow, and it's sorted. I mean, you remember how many times I was going outside cleaning cars. Just doing it once is a dream.
I've had a sudden realisation.
Oh yeah?
That I think for the first time, we're fully up to date. Everything we own is prepped.
Is it?
Everything we own is...
Hang on.
Oh yeah, to update my new spreadsheet.
Update the spreadsheet.
I'm pretty certain that everything that we have collected is prepped and everything that we have on site is advertised.
Do you know what I've just realised?
What?
That's going to last maybe
15 hours?
15 hours.
Until the Part X comes in. But we should celebrate this moment that for once we are fully up to date. The dealership is stocked and anyone can come and ask to see anything.
And it's ready.
And it's ready.
For now.
For 14 hours.
It's been a week and a half, hasn't it?
It certainly has been a week and a half.
Again. Just need to sell the rest of the cars now, Joe.
Yeah, well, you know that you need me here for that.
Yeah, that's a you job. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. If you'd like to join the our car dealer WhatsApp group, send us a message. Our details are on the clevercarcollection.com website. See them up there. If you've got a car for sale and you're local here in Gosport, give us a shout. Again, you can value it on clevercarcollection.com. We very much look forward to taking those cars in part exchange, or taking those cars in if you want to offer them to us, because we need the stock. But that's it for this week. Joe's over there on his phone. Say bye, Joe.
Actually doing some work while James is wincing around with the camera.
Right, thanks for watching. See you next week. Goodbye.